What's up, everybody, fellow RCers, subscribers, and those new to this channel. Mates to go here, and this afternoon here at my office it's quite messy, so I don't want to show you anything, but we will be doing a few modifications here to the Everest 10 from Redcat. I did an unboxing video of this earlier. In this afternoon we want to install these, let's see if it will focus, but these are aluminum hex adapters, 20mm offset for 12mm hex wheels, red. Okay, these are from Racing. You can find other adapters, extensions that are much cheaper, but Racing is a good enough brand, right? The other brands, read some reviews, they're not too good from other for other ones, but yeah. So we're going to do that as well. We're going to, as I mentioned before, we're going to swap out the links here to put them to the outer holes on both sides. Okay, now I'm going to try to get this video to focus properly. I'm going to try to lock that in there. Hopefully that stays. All right, so that's what we're going to do today. And I have my trusty little 8-in-1 screwdriver thingy here. All right, comes in quite handy, fits right in my back pocket. And we also have to take the spanner, I guess, to take off our nut. And yeah, we're gonna get to it. And these are screws, Phillips head screws, which I do have screwdrivers with me in my little tool bag here. All right, so let's get to it today. Alright, so I've got it on my stand for now, but what I wanted to do, I put back the nut on the wheel. What I wanted to do was to just measure how wide is it from one end, this end, to this end here. You get an idea. Okay, so we're looking at about 10.5 inches maybe. And then we're going to add these, get 20 more millimeters. That's what 2.2 centimeters. I don't remember my conversions. All right, but we're going to add them and measure them afterwards. So it's about 10.5 inches wide. All right, from one end of the tire to the next. Okay, so let's get to wrenching again. And they feel okay. They're a little bit hard. We're getting nudges here. But yeah, let's put that there. And this is what we're looking at. Alright. I don't want to zoom in. I'll do that when I do post-production. But there are plastic hexes here. If I can. Finally got it off. My goodness, I tell you, this little plastic thing was so hard to come off. It took me about 3 minutes to get it off. My goodness. But anywho, here are the pins. I really hope the other ones aren't so hard to come off. Alright, just want to give you an idea by doing one. So it's going to go through here, the hole here on this piece, and then we're going to, these dips feel locked. Okay, I just want to get it at an angle here. So I'm going to get it in here. Come on. And then we're going to, let me come a little closer here. We're going to get this over it like that. All right, we want to add our grub screw to the corner here. Let's get this around so that it's nice and tight there. I am going to put some tread lock up here. So the opening here is too small. Okay, I need to somehow shave that to be a bit bigger so I can get this through the hole and onto this so that it would stay in place. Now that's tricky, so let me come back and do that. Alright, so I've actually had to use my reamer here to then shave off and make the hole a bit bigger. But now we're finally able to get this wheel on. Okay, and let me go ahead and use this one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest on and see what we have, and then I'm gonna take her out for a little spin and see if they fall off or not. All right, man, I've gotten the other front wheel back on, but boy oh boy, those plastic hexes, it was like the pin was stuck into it. Maybe I think I see the markings of the pin in there, but it was crazy. It was just so hard to get off. It's like the hexes almost melted onto the pins. But I got it on, and yeah, I need to check out those grub screws later on. I do have other size hex drivers, other size head for these hex drivers, but they're at my home, so I think I may have the right size to continue to drive those grub screws in all the way. But I got the two front wheels on, so I want to take a measurement now and see how wide it is. Okay, I don't expect it to be that much wider, but if you look at that, we're looking at 11.5 inches, more or less. Okay, from edge to edge here, it's slightly over 11.5. So we've gained an inch, more or less. All right, I think it's 25 millimeters to 1 inch. No, it's more than that. It's more than that, but again, we've gotten about an inch here. Yeah, it's just a little bit over 11.5, which is pretty good. As I said, a wider wheelbase makes it more stable. And what we're going to do next, because we're trying to lower the center of gravity, let me put these other grub screws here and the rest of these hex adapters extensions here before I lose anything important. Wheel nuts. Okay, the next thing that we will do, I had to take out my next reamer because this blue one was a little bit dull. And what we're going to do now is we're going to change the position of these links. Go ahead and get these links, the positions on these links changed. Start with this side here. Alright, I think the camera angle is a bit different now, but let's see. Okay, I'm just going to remove this stand so I can get to the truck. Now, these things take longer than they appear to be. Yeah, other people make it look so easy. Maybe because it's my first time working on the truck. Now, as mentioned, these are actually Phillips screwdrivers. So I have one here with a bit. Hopefully it's the right size. I think it is. Yep, it is. Alright, so let's get her going here. Probably has some tread lock in it as well, because it's a bit difficult to take out. I do have a power screwdriver, electric screwdriver that is at home. Again, you see when you don't plan ahead properly. Alright, and then we'll get them all going. What I should have done, silly me again, what I should have done is to measure it. That's what I should have done. Since that's in place there, let's take the ruler And let's measure this bad boy. Well, it's going to be longer than the ruler. But if we will go from where the center of the wheel here to the other side, we're looking at maybe 13 inches. And if we go here, right, it's not even, it's more than a foot long. If we go from edge to edge here, let's see. And this is just a rough estimation, guys. Don't fault me for it. Well, we're looking at perhaps 15 inches from one end of the tire to the other end here, and about 13 inches from the center of each wheel. All right, so the wheelbase actually I think is measured from center to center here. All right, so 13, maybe 13.2 inches. All right, so let's see what we get after we do all these links. Change the positions. It was at the middle hole here. I'm going to change it to the back here, to the outer ones. All right, but let me swing this around. Yeah, this. But let me know in the comment section for any of you if you owned a Redcat Everest 10 or any Redcat vehicles as a matter of fact, by chance, no? It does have a plastic chassis plate here that helps to protect the motor. I don't see the need to put an aluminum one, an aluminum one. You know, I should have changed these screws out to hex ones. Is that what they're called? Hex screws. Alright, it's this screwdriver here it inside the palm of my hand. The force I have to push to get this in. Alright, so we've gotten the other screw in here for the right side, and so let's do another measurement. Maybe we've gotten half an inch to an inch. Alright, so let's see. Oh, it's not long. So we measured about 15 inches, right? On this, so let's see, the 12 inches about here. So maybe about there. Yeah, it looks like we've gotten almost an inch longer. Just bring it here some more for you to see. Because 16 is about here. Give or take a little. Okay, as you can see, the truck, I didn't measure under here of how high it was before we did these adjustments. I still have to do the other side. But yeah, it did lower the height of the truck a bit. You know, take away a little bit of ground clearance, but it will lower its center of gravity, will help it not to be. But thanks for joining me, guys. Do like and subscribe. More videos to come about the Redcat Everest 10, and I'll see you in the next one.